Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Big Nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. This is episode 27. Got my regular castmates with me. We're waiting for Emiya Starlock to show up. Fabio is out uh, doing some improv stuff. So my man Pharaoh Black is here, Rick Dom, and I am Boog. Nice. And we're going to jump right into it this week. We wasn't around last week. Last week was Father's Day. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It's a lot of that in the community. Um, what I got this week? I got the Abomination Build-A-Figure Wave. This is Series 3 of the Captain America figures. And, okay, not the most anticipated wave of the year. Um,
How terrible are those Scarlet Witch effects in person? How fucking terrible are they?
they're bad. They're real bad.
They look like shit, man. They look like rolled up fruit roll-ups.
Pretty much. They're pretty bad. But I just reviewed. I reviewed all of the figures, but I've only been putting out a review like every 12 hours or something like that. So I guess I'll put another one out like late tonight. But I already have the Eel figure review up, and I already have Scarlet Witch up. But yeah, the Scarlet Witch accessories are terrible, but the figure is actually really nice. They did a really good job on that head sculpt. One of the best head sculpts I've seen from a Marvel Legends, from a Hasbro Marvel Legends figure so far. I've seen a lot of people saying that the Silk figure came out really nice too. I don't have that figure yet, and I believe that Scarlet Witch is utilizing the same mold as Silk, even though I don't have that figure. I talked about it in the review. But Scarlet Witch was cool. I like Wonder Man. Even though Morgan's custom of Wonder Man is definitely rivaling the stock Wonder Man that we got, but I like the design, and being that it's on the Captain America or that Grim Reaper mold, you can pop off the hands, and you can pop on the Iron Fist hand, so you can have some different things for like flight and what have you. So that makes them actually a little cooler. And the effects that came with Wonder Man are actually really nice as well. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same effects that we get with Havoc and
What about Captain Britain?
Captain Britain. I was a little. It's okay, you know the mold. It's the Hyperion, Luke Cage mold, but I was a little baffled as to why they would do this particular outfit for Captain Britain. I don't know why they wouldn't just do the classic costume, on this buck. It doesn't make any sense for them to do that costume. That costume that they gave us in figure form here. I feel like I think he was only sporting that for like a couple of issues in the comic book.
Well,
So.
that's the one that they released in the 3 3/4 inch line a couple years back.
Oh, is it? Okay. See, yeah, all right. Well,
They
but
probably already had that lined up to keep it 100 with you.
probably. So yeah, I don't know why they picked that costume though. That was a fail in my opinion. They should have just did the classic costume because he was rocking the classic costume in recent stuff. He was down with the Secret Avengers. Before that, he was running around with X-Force for a moment. I don't know why they would pick this costume, but when he was in this costume, Juggernaut was on the team with him, so maybe that was part of the reason why they
Right.
did that. Since Juggernaut's about to come out, so um,
How the fuck you don't give him Excalibur?
hmm
That's what's crazy.
that was the other thing. He comes with
Right, yeah, that's why I asked. Where the fuck is the sword?
yeah, no accessories at all, so that was stupid. And then you got the Iron Skull, which, if I'm not mistaken, I said this in a review. This was strictly from what's that show?
Avengers Assemble or whatever it was.
Assemble, right? That wasn't a comic concept, correct?
I don't think so. He was fucking around with the Cabal on that cartoon, and he had that suit. That's the only place I've seen. I could be absolutely wrong, but
That's what
yeah.
I said in a review. So yeah, that's what I thought. The head for Red Skull is definitely money though. It's good. It's the same exact head that we got in the Mandroid Build-A-Figure Wave, but they painted this one much better. It looks more menacing. It looks more official. So that's
Okay.
really the only plus for that. Um, I think the armor is stupid as fuck, honestly, but the head sculpt is money. And then who else was in that wave? You got the Secret War Captain America. That's trash.
Wait,
Uh,
whoa, whoa, whoa. So what's trash about it?
I just don't like that outfit. They try to do a nice little thing with the effect. you know, and I could see people using that. I could see people actually pulling a Effect apart and doing some different things with them. Um, but you know, the figure's clean. It's just I just don't really like that outfit, and you don't really have any other supporting characters to pair him up with in that costume. So, um, and then getting around to Abomination, a Build-A-Figure. I like this Build-A-Figure, but he's too fucking short. I like him a lot, but it's too short. Too short. Same mold as some of the same parts as the Rhino Build-A-Figure. So, but I like the whole head and neck area, and they did like a funny little thing with the mouth. It's like a sort of like softer gummy plastic. You could actually like move the mouth a little bit.
Oh, like if you heat it up, you could set it in a place?
Well, not like that. Like you can literally just move it up and down as it is right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really anything that would be practical for any displaying or anything, but it's just a funny little thing that you could do that I noticed. But the head sculpt on Abomination and the details and stuff of the figure is really well done. But the fact that it's not as tall or taller than a Toy Biz version is a fail, in my opinion. Um, but yeah,
It really depends on what they're gonna do as far as Hulk goes. Like if they give us another Hulk, I don't. I mean, is it bigger than or is it the same size as the 3-pack Hulk?
The 3-pack Hulk is definitely a little bigger.
At this point, what Solid was claiming, you know, Solid Snake, you could pretty much just dead the rumor. He claimed that we were getting a Hulk on the Juggernaut body, but if that's true, then this Abomination is a pitiful joke. I don't imagine we're gonna get that Hulk on that Juggernaut body.
That's the
I
thing
think we
about
might
this.
get a Hulk on that body.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, but then that would even be stupid too because yeah, I'm just a fan of the villains being bigger than the heroes and shit. Like Abomination should definitely have been at least as big as the Toy Biz version, but you'll see when you get him in hand, you're gonna be like, damn, this is a pretty nice Build-A-Figure, but it's just short. You know what I'm saying? The legs are short. Like they could have at least just extended the legs, and he would have been good money. Um, but overall, it's a decent wave. I don't feel like it's gonna be the most sought after wave, but it's decent, and I do really like this Abomination, regardless of the fact that it's short. Wonder Man,
So
good. What you
I
gonna say?
wanted to ask. So would I be able to put the Scarlet Witch with my figure art shit?
Um, I would say, yeah, maybe she's smaller, but I'm trying to think. You know what? I didn't really even pair her up with any figure art stuff. It's a possibility, but the head sculpt on Scarlet Witch is just money, man. Like it's really really nice. They did a good job. But yeah, you might be able to pair her up with the figure arts. I actually didn't even try to do that. But she's the star of the wave, no question about it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty excited for fucking Captain Britain.
Well, Captain Britain is like, I don't know, man. I got him in a nice little flying pose right here, right now. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish they would have did the classic uniform. I don't see why they would waste it on that uniform. It was just stupid. Wonder Man was really the one that I was looking forward to in this wave. If you don't know, you listening. It looks like they've been trying to complete um, the Uncanny Avengers roster. Let me see if I can bring that up. So it looks like they've been trying to complete that with the offerings that they've been giving us. So Wonder Man will get us really close to that. When we get Sunfire, then we'll be just one figure away. We'll need Rogue in that uniform that they had teased a minute ago. Actually, that's what we'll need.
But you know, I was looking at Wonder Man, and he just looks. I mean, I know the costume is accurate, but he just looks plain as
Yeah,
fuck,
he
man.
does. He does. I mean, his face looks really plain though. It does. It does look very plain, but I feel like when you get him with the rest of the team or what have you, it's going to be money. But looking at Morgan's custom and looking at the figure, it does leave a little bit to be desired.
I mean, but I think it's kind of cool that they gave him the other hands versus trying to make you buy a whole entire, figure and shit. It'd be like purple or whatever.
I'm liking that they.
Oh yeah, that's.
Here you go. So we already got a Wolverine with that outfit. We got Scarlet Witch recently, but it's not that same outfit. We got Cap pretty much in that outfit, even though they didn't go the distance with the scales on the upper torso. We got Wasp in that outfit. We're about to get Sunfire. We got Thor, that's the sleeveless Thor. And we're about to get Havoc in that outfit. So really, we'll just be missing Rogue to have this whole roster complete. So yeah, I got that this week. I think that was. I also got a shipment from, I guess, from Japan. The people at Haya Toys sent me the 3/4 inch Marines and the Power Loader. So I'll be reviewing that at some point. And I think that was it. I think that was it that I got for personal. We got a couple of things in for the web shop. But I think that was it that I got for personal. What about you, Pharaoh?
Well, I paid you for the what's the name,
Right.
so I got technically say I got them coming. So, what wave is that again?
Series 3.
Okay, well that I bought the NECA Rocky with the belt. What I forgot I even ordered one, and then I went and picked one up when I seen it or whatever, and so I got two of those. I got two of the Terminator figures from Part 1. Shit. I got another one of those Mythic Legions figures, the purple and black vampire figure. I got that in.
Yeah, from what I've been seeing in those figures, they look pretty fucking nice, man.
I like them a lot. I mean, they don't move as good as Marvel Legend, but they're really dope though, especially being original designs and shit. So, and I got the heads in for my Scourge figures.
Who did that?
You said what?
Was that KJ that did those?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to him.
And I got those weapons racks. I don't know if you've seen them in my Punisher picture, but I got some weapons racks built, and they were sent to me. What else did I get? I got some. Oh, I paid for my Mark, whatever Iron Man figures is from the Civil War. Also paid for the Kaneko Man. I forget this chump's name with the 6 arms.
Ashura Man?
Okay.
Ashura Man in Mark 46.
All right. See, here comes Emiya with the save. Yeah, I got those. Well, got them paid up. Did I get anything else? I don't think I've gotten anything else besides that shit. Yep, that was pretty much it.
All right. There goes Mr. Pharaoh. I got a bunch of random stuff. I finally, found a Namor, so that was good. It was crazy because I walked into my fucking Walgreens, and I swear this is like the story every collector is telling. I walk into my Walgreens, and I see just pegs and pegs full of fucking Ant-Man still, and I was pissed. And then I looked like on the floor next to the rack, and there was one Namor right there on the floor, and I was like, oh shit, there we go. And so I caught that Namor. I pre-ordered that Storm Collectibles Ryu. I think the price point is pretty good, so I'm gonna be collecting that line, as far as it goes. What else did I buy? I got Trunks coming in from Big Bad Toy Store. I got another Sherlock Hound coming in from Johnny. I can't wait to get that figure in my hands. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind when I get that. I think I have something else coming in with Johnny. I can't really remember, but I haven't bought much, man. I'm keeping it real light until Comic-Con comes in. Being that I'm going there, I don't know what I'm gonna run into that I want to buy, or some shit comes and sneaks by that I didn't know was gonna be there, something like that. So I wanted to have as much fun possible. What about you, Mr. Emiya?
I didn't really get too much this week. I mean, I ordered stuff like the Ryu and just other stuff that went up. A lot of my stuff is actually arriving when I'm gone during Anime Expo, sadly. I have some stuff coming in. I have that so what I have coming in. Mostly just the stuff from this month. Stuff that a bunch of people already have, but just because I ship at the end of the month, it comes later. But yeah, I mean, it's not really too much. I was debating buying that Gold Stormtrooper on Sideshow, but then it sold out, went on waitlist, so I decided not to get it in the end. I was thinking it was kind of a cool novelty purchase, the Gold Stormtrooper, the Chrome Gold Stormtrooper Hot Toys one, but I decided not to get it in the end because it sold out, went on waitlist. So
Did Eric order one? That guy loves weird stormtroopers.
oh, he was exactly like me. We were both debating on ordering it, and he decided in the end that, oh man, I'm going to order it. Next thing you know, it was sold out too. So we both were too indecisive.
Man.
I don't know if he put himself on the wait list. For the viewers who don't know, Eric, we're talking about is Eric Ho, who is the president of Udon Entertainment, who is the head of the Street Fighter comics. We're good friends of him, so there was a little drama with the Gold Stormtrooper with him, but it seems like everything is good now. So I mean, it's sold out. So
it's crazy because he's usually so into colored troopers.
Yeah, this one sold out pretty quick actually. I think it was only up for like 3 hours, and then it was sold out. So
damn.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, like I have stuff coming in, but a lot of it's actually coming in after I'm gone. So, I mean, I think I did get a few things here and there, but it's nothing really worth noting, I'd say, on here. But yeah, I did order the Ryu just to support the line, although I don't really know how far the line is going to go necessarily. But yeah. All right, well, that's it for me.
I got this. I'm gonna show it to you. It's a small metal figuration, whatever it's called, Batman figure.
Oh, what's the name of those, Keiyo?
Jada Toys. Is that Jada Toys?
No, this isn't Jada Toys.
Hero Cross?
Yeah,
Hero Cross.
I mean, it's not worth $16, but I mean, I like the light up feature, at least to be a small figure, it actually lights up. So
Is that Hero Cross?
Yeah, it's
What's it called? It doesn't look like Hero Cross.
There's many hybrid metal.
Oh, it's a hybrid metal figuration.
Right, they got those 5 or whatever.
Oh, okay. Where'd you buy it from?
Barnes and Noble.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, bought it on Father's Day.
How much metal is in it?
The only thing that's metal on it is the entire body.
Oh, okay.
That's metal, but it has magnets.
Oh, is that like a magnetized metal base you put the figure on?
No, it doesn't come with a base. It comes with a pair of alternate hands.
Oh, okay, cool.
And but it doesn't. Let's see. This is metal. I don't know if.
Oh, nice.
The stick on or whatever. But I mean, it's kind of flimsy. I mean, it's small joints and everything. But I have the bigger one as well. But I just figured, like, man, fuck it, I'll go ahead and grab this thing for $16.
Yeah, you love Batman, so it's go through.
I know, and it didn't hurt that I had a spare 20 in my pocket in cash, so I was like, fuck it.
Oh, impulse buy.
No, impulsively, to be honest with you, I had grabbed all of them. They had everybody except Wonder Woman, and I was like, fuck this. So I ended up going over to GameStop. I forgot to say this, and I bought another of the 6-inch one for $30. They had them on sale, and they had Superman, Batman, the Predator, and Flash, if I'm not mistaken. They all were $29.99.
How much are they normally? Like $60?
Shit, hell no. I think originally they were like $100.
$100, okay.
Yeah, and then I think they went on sale for like $70, and then now they're down to $30. And I was going to try to wait it out because I already got one, so I said, well, fuck it. But And $30.
Impulse won in the end.
Yeah, I mean, when I see things like this go on sale for like $30, I think in a minute they're just gonna dry up, and then somebody's gonna bought them all and put them on eBay. So fuck that. That was it.
All right.
What's wrong, man? Y'all ain't got much to say.
I didn't know where Boog was, so I didn't want to start if he wasn't around the computer or anything like that.
Start anyway.
Well, I'm gonna hit up a little mini topic until he comes back. Mr. Pharaoh, what are your thoughts? Now that we know the price point of these Storm Collectibles figures and you've seen the Ryu, what do you think of it? Are you going in on those figures?
I'm gonna buy. I didn't pre-order it because I think that the price is gonna be pretty much the same all around. So I mean, it's really no sense in pre-ordering it. I think it's something that's going to be released wide enough to where I'm not going to miss it. But I'm definitely going to buy the Street Fighter. Like I said the last time we were talking about it, I definitely like Street Fighter more than Mortal Kombat. So yeah, I mean, if we get up to Bison, I'd be cool. I'd be cool with Ken, Ryu, and Bison, to be honest with you.
I think Bison. I think Bison is the next figure, right, Keiyo?
Yeah, then technically you're already 2 of 3 in because there's Ryu, there's Bison, and then we don't know who's going to be after that, but those are the first 2. So.
Well, see, in my opinion, Bison just kicks the shit out of both of them anyway. So.
You're not a fan of Goki Akuma?
You say what?
You're not a fan of Goki, the Akuma?
Nah, man. They're okay. I mean, I don't think I'm really that much of a fan of that schoolgirl outfit shit.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Goki, Akuma.
Oh, you said Akuma. I don't know why I thought you said Sakura.
No, not Sakura. Yeah.
Yeah, Akuma, I mean, he's alright. I mean, I don't know. It's like by the time they brought him into the series, I just felt like he was just a knockoff. But, I mean, he could have real history, but me being over here when I was younger, it wasn't like we was reading Street Fighter comics and shit like that. So when he was in, I think what was he introduced in? Was it Alpha?
Super Street Fighter 2.
Super Street. All right, see Turbo. And I just thought like, okay, they just need another character, so they're gonna give me another Ryu or Ken. Like, yeah, fuck them. But I do like Bison, man. Bison's that dude, man. I've always liked Bison a lot. So yes, I will be buying them.
Yeah, I was definitely really interested, but then when I saw the price, I was like, oh man, this is like a lot cheaper than I imagined it was gonna be. I don't know. I imagined like $79.99, which I still would have paid, but when I saw the 54, I was like, hey, this is.
Don't say that, man.
Hey, no, I wouldn't say that. Nobody will pay that price if anybody's listening. Nobody's gonna pay that price. Nobody buy it.
But I mean, yeah, that was really reasonable. I mean, because I'm out of Play Arts Kai. I'm absolutely positively done with them. So I was looking for something else to kind of, because it's not as big as a Play Arts figure, but it's it looks highly detailed. That'll be, I mean, hopefully, man, that shit'll sell well and it can keep up with other licenses, and I'll fuck with them.
Yeah, personally for me too, I'm kind of just done buying most Play Arts Guy. I mean, I'll probably buy a couple here and there, but for the most part, I'm pretty much out of that ring. I would just, if I'm gonna spend that much on a figure, I'd rather just buy a hot toy. It's just me personally. I know, one is like $100 some odd and a hot toy is like $200 some odd. But to me, if I'm gonna go in, then I may as well go like real.
Right. I agree with you 100%, man, because I've been offloading most of my Play Arts, and I think what really did it for me, I was sitting down one day, I was looking at them, and I'm like, this figure's not worth $130.
Yeah, and it was crazy because some of those DC ones, they sell for like good money now, and when I was selling mine, I was like, hell yeah, take this, $200, hell yeah, give me that.
Right.
You know, so that was cool too for the investment to come back.
That was true because I sold the whole entire DC. What was it? What was it called?
Variant.
Variant. Yeah, I sold the entire Justice League because you know what? What really disappointed me was the Superman. I'm like, I can't have a Justice League without Superman, and I got that figure in, and it was horrible. But I think that Play Arts just does an all around horrible job with um, Superman. The movie Superman wasn't good. The variant Superman wasn't good. I just said fuck it.
Yeah. I wasn't. Obviously, I must have not been too hot with Superman. I don't want to be. I don't want to be too harsh on it, but I obviously was not that big of a fan because I had everything else in the line but Superman and Green Lantern and Batman. Green Lantern and Batman were more expensive at the time because I came into the line too late, but Superman was still at a decent price, and I was around when that released, and I didn't think that I needed to buy it, you know.
Well, the only ones that were good. Well, I didn't have Batgirl, but I mean, I wasn't.
Batgirl was awesome. She's one of my favorites.
I wasn't impressed with Batman. Supergirl was really nice. I liked Supergirl, and I liked Wonder Woman. Those two were like really, really good, and I can believe that Batgirl was probably equally good or whatever.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely, it felt like the girls fit the style a lot nicer than the guys at times. I don't know. I just kind of looked at what I was having, and I didn't really feel like buying Superman, and I saw how much money they were going for, and I was just like, fuck this, I'm out. You know.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a bad choice to make because I'm like, fuck, you know. And I think what was really getting to me was, you know, my first Play Arts Kai figure I paid $40 for. It was Dante from Devil May Cry or whatever, which I'm going to keep. That's my favorite version of Dante. Is from which part was that? Amy, is that part 4?
Which one do you have?
With Nero.
Part 4.
Yeah, part 4 Dante is my favorite Dante. So, I mean, I'm going to keep him. I paid $40 from him from a comic shop.
No, that's how much they were back in the day.
Yeah, well...
That was actually the retail price, believe it or not. So, they've jumped a lot since then.
Sure did.
Yeah, I mean, for Play Arts Kai, for me, like I said, I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy, so I'll always buy Play Arts Kai figures. If anything, just just the Final Fantasy and just Kingdom Hearts stuff, because they'll never have any other company do them.
Yeah, those are the only figures from Play Arts that I think that I would end up buying would just be the Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts. I can't imagine myself.
I like the Metal Gear ones. The Metal Gear ones are good. Just because I don't really think anyone else is really going to be doing that many variety of characters at this point. They have an established line. I don't really touch a lot, although I think I don't necessarily dislike the Western AIM stuff, the redesigned, the variant stuff. I think they look nice. I just don't collect any of them just because I don't really do anything with them. I have some of them. I actually did like Superman, not particularly the figure. I like the design. But the figures themselves, I mean, you know, I know a lot of people. There's a lot of, you know, it's very split in the middle. At least for the, you know, the Marvel and DC ones, you know, a lot of people feel, oh, I don't like the design, I don't like the style, and some people like it, some people don't. I mean, it is what it is. Again, I don't really, I have some of them, but I don't really collect, like, a lot of those, I guess, reimagining ones, except for the Final. They did one for Final Fantasy as well. They only did 3 figures for the Play Arts Kai variant Final Fantasy, but I do have those. And like I said, other Final Fantasy figures, like Final Fantasy 15, the Kingdom Hearts stuff. You know, when Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3 come out, I'll definitely buy all those figures. But aside from that, I don't really mess with a lot of other Play Arts Kai, like the actual reimagined ones, like the variant, like the Marvel DC and stuff. Although I do think those 3 colors, like the Toxin and Black Costume Spider-Man, I think those look really nice. Those look really nice. I'm not going to buy them, but I think they look really nice.
Oh yeah.
I do want to get Cloud though.
Which one? The remake one or the one that's already out?
What's the difference?
The remake one, he's in his old outfit from Final Fantasy VII. The one that's already out is Final Fantasy Advent Children. The one that...
The Advent Children.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice figure.
I mean, I really like the style, I like the way that he comes with all of the swords and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's the Advent Children one. Yeah, that's the Advent Children one.
Yeah, when he closed the windows.
What happened?
Somebody has too many windows open. But the only thing with the Final Fantasy is that they haven't made a bike for him. They make a bike for him, I'm definitely all in.
I don't think they're gonna make a bike for him, sadly. I've asked many times in interviews and stuff that are actually online. You could even see me ask the question, and it seems like they just don't have any. They don't have any interest, at least. Maybe they'll do it for the remake, but I don't know. They're not. They're definitely not doing it for Advent Children, sadly. I really wish they were, but they're not.
I think Advent Children, and you obviously know a whole lot more about this shit than I do, but I think that was one of the most that was one of the better remakes or redesigns, like in my opinion, totally. I was really impressed with a lot of the shit from Advent Children.
Oh yeah, definitely the redesigns. The designs are definitely very good. I mean, that's one of the things. Most people consider the Advent Children versions of the characters are the definitive versions of all those characters. So yeah, definitely the redesign compared to the original designs of FF7. While those are classic, people, Advent Children ones are just as definitive or even more definitive in some way, particularly Cloud.
Todd, what do you think about the Final Fantasy Advent Children figures?
Are those the Play Arts guy?
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Now that we have Todd in here to fill in the slot that Boog had, Boog is going to be away for a while. I guess he was throwing a party and his parents came home early, so he's got to fix the house before they come in. all kinds of hijinks right now at Boog's house. Yeah, and as Pharaoh said, urination. All right,
Yeah.
so let's get into the first topic. Something that Todd, I'm sure, is eager to speak on. The big news right now in Marvel Legends, aside from that Abomination wave, is that SDCC box set leak pictures, and although it's still not 100% confirmed, it looks like it's pretty much going to be it. We got Purple Man, Sandman, the Sandy version, Enchantress, Dread Knight, Abomination, and what looks to be like what people assume is a McFarlane Spider-Man. Not the exact old mold that they have, but just the head sculpt looked very McFarlane-esque. So my question to everybody here is, what do they think of the pack? Todd, we're starting off with you, since you've taken Mr. Boog's spot for the time being.
Well, allegedly, so one of my viewers commented that that the picture came from him, that he has a friend that works for Hasbro. So, take that with a grain of salt. So, like you said, it's not 100% confirmed. It's starting to look like it is confirmed. It's going to be a legit box set. It's just kind of a slap in the face to give us Abomination in that set and then give him as a Build-A-Figure. Like I said in my recent video, Michael Wisman was commenting that it's hard to make out from the picture, but that the Abomination from the SDCC box set has a more of a smiling face. So I don't know if that's just the way that the that particular figure came out of the mold, or if it's actually gonna look like that. And
I'd agree that it definitely looks like a different head sculpt. And the coloring of the figure too looks different. It could just be the picture, like you said, but those two things to me look different.
Yeah, I mean, it's a minor victory, but I still think it's a slap in the face. Just same way that they're doing a Dormammu with as the Baff in the Doctor Strange wave. I mean, we already know that. I mean, they showed that at New York Toy Fair. So, it's kind of like they're double dipping, and it's just frustrating when there's so many characters that we still don't have. That they just decide to double dip like that. I'm, all that being said, I'm super psyched to finally getting Enchantress. Hopefully she will come out as a single carded figure, because that's, again, I would hate to see them repeat the same thing they did with Moonstone. They said, oh, well, she's going to be in this box set, but we're also going to put her out in a wave, and then here we are, 3 years later, and no Moonstone. So,
well, I mean, isn't that the same thing as double dipping? Like if they give us the Enchantress later on a card. I mean, it's the same thing as they would be doing with Dormammu, right?
Yeah, true, but it gives you at least the option to pass on the box set, whereas you have, if you want, as of right now, if you want Enchantress, you have to get that box set.
Well, I mean, I think that okay, we do have a Thor wave coming, right? Or Asgardian wave.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been announced. We just are assuming that since a Thor movie is coming out next year, that we're finally going to get a Thor. I mean, we haven't had an official Thor wave since I've started collecting. I mean,
yeah, since the first movie, yeah, since the first.
But Thor figures, they generally don't sell. Like they.
And that wasn't even a real wave. They did Loki, and we got I think a Thor. I mean, they didn't really. There wasn't a full wave.
It was 4 figures. It was movie Loki, movie Thor, King of Asgard Thor, and comic book movie Loki. I mean, sorry, comic book style Loki.
Yeah.
No, something's wrong. Because the movie Loki came out in the Avengers set.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! It wasn't movie Loki. It was Nick. No, it wasn't the Nick.
Yeah, movie. It was movie Loki for the Thor. I mean, it was movie Thor. It was Asgard, King of Asgard Thor, wherever the hell he was.
Yeah. Lord Thor or whatever.
Right, and then it was the Loki from the comic as well.
Yeah, so it's three figures. And as far as I can remember, those were Walmart exclusives too.
Right.
So it made it even more fucking pain in the ass to get.
I mean, but you really don't. The only way that a San Diego exclusive would not alienate collectors is if they would actually do repaints. That would be it. Because think about it, they couldn't really give you an exclusive, and I mean, it would pretty much just cut you the fuck out. Like with the Purple Man, if he only comes out in the box set, that means that if you don't, like you said, if you don't buy the box set, you won't have that figure, which is really unfair to Marvel Legends collectors, especially because everybody's not going to San Diego or can make it. I mean, it's a Comic Con. Don't get it twisted. I mean, it's great to have it, but it's not like #1 priority on the life list. So, I mean, you might be having to work any damn thing. You can't get out there and get that box set. You can't get on a Hasbro toy shop when it goes up. So then you're just fucked. You don't get a Purple Man. Yeah. So that's why I'm not really mad about them like repackaging or should I say putting certain figures out single carded. Even like if they just slightly change or whatever, that's cool. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. So at some point, I'm in the mindset of, if it's an exclusive set, make it an exclusive set, and then don't double dip. But then, as a fan of just collecting in general, I'm like, I want people to be able to get their hands on, whatever characters in that set. It's just really odd that they would put, if we're going to get an Asgardian wave, it just seemed logical that Enchantress, is going to be in that wave, and hopefully we'll see like Executioner as the BAF.
I'm pretty cool with just variants. I mean, if there's some way to bring me a variant, like I don't care if the San Diego exclusive was fucking Captain America with no mask, or I don't know. I'm just saying. Just if it was some variation of the figure, then I'm cool, because it's still technically an exclusive. It's
Basically, you're describing what's going on with the Sandman. The Sandman is the sandy version, and assuming the BAF is going to be just the regular color.
Right. Yeah. See, and that's cool. Even though I'm pretty sure people would want both of them, but at least you don't miss out on the Sandman because he's a key piece to the Spider-Man, series or whatever. Who wants to have Spider-Man figures and not have Sandman or Scorpion or whoever the hell else they bring out that he's been fighting for years?
Yeah, that figure is definitely a bonus of that set because we've never with that, besides the movie Build-A-Figure, we don't have a Sandy version of that character.
Yeah. Aside from the Marvel Universe and the Build-A-Figure, we don't.
Yeah.
But you know what? I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to be so tired of seeing these fucking glass shots with sand all over the damn glass. I can just see it now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna invade, no question. All the sandy ass pics.
I still have the Spider-Man Classics one on card, and I have a loose one that's missing, like, I don't know, a couple. Actually, I think he only has the human hands.
You
But
better get rid of it. It probably won't be worth shit in a minute.
it's still an excellent figure. I mean,
Yeah.
especially for how old it is. There are very few Toy Biz legends that still are going to hold up the test of time. That Abomination is still, it doesn't have an ab crunch, but otherwise it's still an excellent figure.
I don't know, those big ass ball hip joints look crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you can look past that, but Sling's brought up the fact that he's got one that's separated the lower torso from the upper torso, and if you put the BAF that's coming out on top of that lower torso, that would be a cool swap. But also, I'm thinking if you took that what was that Goblin, the Ultimate Green Goblin?
Yeah.
Build-A-Figure, and you put that lower torso on, and then swap the feet from the Abomination. That might be even a better solution because those legs from that Rhino are just they're not long enough. They're too
Yeah,
short.
very stumpy looking legs.
Yeah, totally.
If you put those lower legs from the Ultimate Green Goblin, they're too small. They're not as thick as the Rhino legs. So he's gonna definitely look like he skipped leg day.
Yeah, that is also a concern. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with hopefully I'm gonna get the box set. I'm gonna be in San Diego for SDCC. I don't know if I'll be able to get in, but I'm planning to come down and just hang out with the crew. Hopefully, hang out with Rick and Darius and Josh Cheney.
Fabio's gonna be down there, I think.
Yeah, Fabio's gonna be there 2 nights. He's going Thursday and Sunday. He told me, and Diego's gonna be there. So, and a guy who I just recently made friends with who lives in San Diego, Mike Odom. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a good little get together.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of people. So at the very least, even if for whatever reason you don't make it in, there's a lot of people to hang out with. Like, I just went to a random restaurant, and Sentry and Sean and Chartemis were all there eating. So ended up, it's a small little area. Everybody hangs out in the same place. So definitely opportunity for that.
Yeah, I was talking with Mr. Phils, and he said he's going to be down there with Juan, and Chartemis is supposed to be coming down too. So it'll be a good time.
Yeah, I think Mr. Phils and Juan's were at the table too. Actually, oddly enough.
Cool.
That I was sitting at them with. Yeah,
So
what were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna finish up my thoughts on the SDCC box set. I'm happy for it. It's not what my ideal choice. I'm just excited to see what the other set is going to be. They said there's going to be 2, so I don't know if it's going to be one of those hybrid sets that they did last year with the multi MSD. You have the large scale figures the 6-inch scale with the 3 3/4 inch. I don't know if it's going to be something like that, which wouldn't make any sense unless it was another Ant-Man set. So hopefully it'll just be like a 3-pack or maybe even just a single figure.
You could do like a Ben Foster set. You can do like a Wasp set.
Yeah.
Definitely lots of people in that family. You could do a Yellow Jacket set.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of cosmic characters, so I'm always holding out that we'll get some more of those. Because Spider-Man constantly gets love, and Captain America.
I mean,
I think most of us are sick of seeing Captain America.
look